picture in the book had them smiling with halos on their heads, sitting in a stable, their eyes up to the skies. A light was shining down on them. But this was no fable, they were fighting for a life on a dark and desperate night, 'cause there was no room at the end. In the middle of the fight, as Mary starts to cry, Joseph is left wondering if this is where our hope begins. Hallelujah, a baby's cries pierce the night. This is where our hope begins. Hallelujah, he's come to earth to give us light. So if you're broken down, beaten to the floor, just remember you're the one he came here for. This is where our hope begins. There was no silent night, nothing peaceful about that Christmas day. There in the stable, through the sweat and through the fear, in the hurting and the tears he came. And he was able to open up our eyes, to fill our hearts with light, showing us our Father's plan. So in the middle of the night, when we have no strength to fight, sometimes it's hard for us to understand. This is where our hope begins. Hallelujah, the baby's cries pierce the night. This is where our hope begins. Hallelujah, he's come to earth to give us light. So if you're broken down, beaten on the floor, just remember you're the one he came here for. This is where our hope begins. In the hardship, when you're broken, this is where our hope begins. When you're weary, your prayers unspoken. The picture in the book had him smiling with the halo on his head, his eyes up to the skies, a light was shining down on him. But if we could really see how he looked upon that tree, the nails driven through his hands, in the middle of the storm, his body wrecked and torn, sometimes it's hard for us to understand. This is where our hope begins.